Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to CrossFit Central 101. My name is Chris, and today we are joined by,
Carson.
and we're going to be watching a little bit of Travis Etienne with you guys today. He is a third-year junior out of Clemson, listed unofficially, at least in Mark's database, as 5'10", 215, 20 years old, not really age issue at all. So a little bit of background as well. Four-star recruit, played as a freshman. Grove is an LSU fan. Okay. Anything else that you want to know off the field?
No, there's nothing really off the field you have to worry about with him, or he's just a basic guy.
Sweet. All right. So I will let you pick three games. I haven't seen any of them, and I'm sure you've seen all of them. So
I was thinking, let's see, probably the two playoff games, I guess.
okay. So Alabama Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Only 6 minutes. And you said you wanted to try to use it full speed to start, right?
Looking to throw in the
Okay. And you can see everything, all right?
Yeah.
Also, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with ETN, he is number 9. He'll almost typically always be lined up in the backfield. The buffer. Okay, I like the first step. He seems to come off really explosive.
And he doesn't shy away from pass blocking either.
That was a nice pass.
See, he's super explosive as soon as he gets the ball, and he's super hard to bring down. He has amazing contact balance and gets really standing through holes.
I was just about to say the same thing about the balance point. That's what really sold me on Saquon a couple years ago. Well, as much sold as I was on Saquon, was his ability to stay up and extend plays. And you see that. This is Alabama. This isn't like a D2, D3 school. These are like pro caliber defenders, too. Makes it all the more impressive. And another thing is he didn't have a ton of the field to work with either. And they were starting on the right hash, so he did have most of the left side. But in terms of vertical space, they're in the red zone. So he doesn't really have a lot of room to go to the end zone. Wow. For those of you guys who are already familiar with ETN, it's like Carson is. I think it's pretty clear that he's one of the top 3 or 4 backs in this class. And even just from like the hype, would you say that's pretty fair? Him, Swift, Taylor, kind of in that top group.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think of him as a first round talent.
Oh, that was a nice play fake by Tila. Probably made the wrong read there though. Ooh, really. Short yardage. Oh, nice power run. Touchdown?
He 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 packs a little something with every run. He doesn't seem like a guy with power, but he's got great power to mix with the shiftiness.
And what I like is you mentioned his ability to fit through holes. As a Lions fan, I got to see this a little bit growing up with Java Best. But he just like there's not a ton of room to work. Now they give him a little bit of space, but even then, like that gap's covered. That gap is pretty much covered. He's literally running straight into the linebacker, Mac Wilson. And it looked like he might have gotten in. Nope, down. Oh, I love that. Okay, so for a guy with his frame to be basically what amounts to in this situation a goal line back, I think kind of says volumes in some ways. Because you would know more about Clemson's running back depth than I would. Do you guys have more of a power back behind him?
Uh, he was the main guy. I mean, we had Choice as the third stringer who would could come in on short yardage, but it was Travis all the way.
And like he's not obviously he's not a small guy either, but he's not going to be like a Leonard Fournette type of power back. For him to be a 1 yard to go to goal situation guy, I think says a lot about his ability in terms of versatility of usage. Oh man. To be fair, that is kind of a nice block to be able to get him that much space, but that is not a lot of room. Wow. Oh, nice quick cut. Nice vision. Oh, balanced again.
Content balance is insanely good.
I like the patience. He seems to do a pretty good job of reading the field in terms of IQ and vision.
As you see, we're using him a lot as route running, but when the ball doesn't come his way very often, but he's getting a lot of experience with the route running.
Nice blitz call by Bama.
And those are good pickup by Travis there. He's pretty good at picking up blitzes.
Oh, that first step.
Yeah, as soon as he touches that ball, he is gone. The explosiveness he shows is just crazy. That might be his best trait of all. You can really see it on some of his runs, like especially his freshman year against Louisville, don't when he scored the long touchdown run.
Oh, I
The
remember that.
explosiveness he can show, yeah, just down the sideline, he just puts it in second gear. It's crazy.
Oh. We were just talking about his blitz pickup ability here. Pick up the linebacker. Oh, that was Well, double caught it, but I like the ability to use the hand to create extension. Nice. Good decision. Oh, I like his ability to redirect on that. Same thing there. Even more so. Nice play by Dylan Moses
He's
to
got
keep
really
up with
good
him.
vision, especially he can find cutback lanes very easily.
And yep, notices. Well, he probably could have gotten like one or two if he had taken that there inside 75. But yeah, excellent use of breakaway speed. He seems to know his own skill set pretty well. Also, he kind of has this feel that he knows he's not going to be able to run over Alabama linebacker, and he's better off getting their foot race. That in its own way has value. Oh, okay. So, so far through the Alabama game, anything that you'd like to point out that we haven't gone over yet?
Not really. You just see the explosiveness and the great contact balance. He's pretty much a complete back. I mean, you don't see him get used a lot in the passing game, but you saw it did a lot of routes. The ball just doesn't come his way. I feel like he can do it, but he doesn't showcase it a lot because based on the offense.
So here's some of the things that we're going to be looking for. Uh, Moveset was probably the one thing I say out of these that I didn't really see a lot of. I haven't really seen a spin move yet. And outside of the cutbacks, we haven't really seen a ton of him like actually juking, faking guys out. So that's probably the one thing that I'm most interested in seeing if he does that in the Notre Dame game. But overall, no fumbles, pass protection was good, route running abilities pretty solid. Patience we got to see a little bit of. So he pretty much shows, at least to some degree, everything else on here. Anything else that you think I'm kind of missing from this list that you think I should add?
No, he's got all of it except for moves. He's more of just a run you over type runner.
Cool. All right, and Notre Dame.
Yep.
Probably could have taken the inside lane. Right, well, the linebacker could have come back across, but I still think he's explosive enough to where he probably could have gotten past him. Just me. Oh, nice blitz evasion. Oh, that was nice.
Gets super skinny through holes. It's very impressive.
Oh, that was a nice screen.
Yeah, he shows the ability to contribute in the passing game. The ball just doesn't come his way a lot.
So what I like is, first off, is unfortunately, I'm actually going to have to go back to the other camera angle just to show this the best. But he almost kind of sells the pass block there for a second. I don't know if you saw him like jump out.
Yep.
But like right here, he's gonna kind of position himself as if he's taking away that inside lane. And then he turns out, and then it looked like that was a hands catch. Unfortunately, kind of hard to tell, but I wouldn't doubt it if it was. Good decision.
Identified the blitz there pre-snap. He's very patient with selling the pass block before he slips out.
Oh, okay. Same thing. Throw it away or run. Nice quick throw. The other thing I like too is I talked about this a lot in the Lions chat because we have on Johnson now, and I was a big fan of Aaron Jones a couple years ago. But there's a lot of backs that like come out that get a lot of early hype that it seems like they're kind of really hit or miss. And Saquon is probably the epitome of this, where it seems like you get like 0, -1, -2, 0, 1, and then like explode for like a 90-yard run. And while Etienne does kind of have that breakaway ability as he's shown in some of the other games, the thing that I think is impressing me the most that I didn't expect coming into this is his ability to kind of get those 2, 3, 4, 5 yard runs that keep Clemson's offense on pace to move chains. Like the second and sevens, the third and fours, the second and threes, whatever. His ability to kind of keep the offense on track, and part of that is Lawrence also. Um, but is that something that you noticed with him too?
Yeah, he'll always find a way to get at least a couple yards every single run.
Oh, that was a nice cut. Oh, nice. Nice read. How exactly do you think Clemson's offensive line did in terms of giving him ample opportunity to find space?
Well, the offensive line was one of the worst parts of the team. So, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it definitely could have done better. He does a good job of just finding his own holes and squeezing through tight lanes.
That was unfortunate. Oh, there was a nice little spin move. Compact. Nice pickup.
Nope. Very good at blitz pickup.
Oh, that was nice. Oh, that cutout.
Quick
Oh,
jump cut. He doesn't show off shifty moves very often, but he has them. It has them. You saw with the quick little spin, a couple plays ago, and that little quick jump cut. It's not his go-to, but he has it every now and again.
a little bit of a stiff arm also, and just slips through. Oh no.
He has great leg drive. He always finds a way to get defenders drip on him for at least a couple yards.
Oh
And
my
good night.
god.
The breakaway
Rip.
speed is incredible. There's no reason 21 shouldn't be able to catch him there, but his speed, you can just hit that second gear and go.
Oh, that
The
was a nice looking
contact
effort.
balance.
Oh man. Oh, there's the fumble.
Yep. Doesn't happen very often though, which is a good thing. But,
Do you remember how many he had last year?
uh, not off the top of my head. Look it up.
So there you guys. While he's doing that, there you guys go. I'm actually going to go through my thoughts on. What's the first one, right? Yes. I'm actually going to go through some of these vision. So basically, for those of you guys who haven't seen any of the other videos, this one might actually be one of the first ones up. How I'm going to end up doing it this year is basically 10 is elite or NFL ready, all Pro Bowl caliber guy, like right off the bat there. That's very rare to see. 9 is probably where I'm putting most of my first rounds at this point, because a lot of the first rounds I've been watching are some of the bigger name guys in the class. 8 is still first round average. If you average like if straight A's across the board, then that would get you an 8-year borderline first round grade. Um, 7 would be a second or third rounder. 6 would be like a fourth or fifth. 5 would be like a sixth or seventh, and anything lower than a 5, which is extremely rare, is basically like something that they have to fix this year or they're going to get killed for it in the pre-draft process. So, with that kind of basic explanation of the scale, oops, uh, I'm just going to go through real quick, and you can agree or disagree and give your thoughts on everything too as we go, person. But I'm going to go a 9 for vision,
Yeah, sounds about right.
probably a 9 for speed,
Yeah.
a 10 for burst. Oops, not 19.
hmm
Uh, I'll say probably a 7 for trucking,
Ooh. I would go a little bit higher there, but
8 for moves,
moves is
probably
probably one I would might go 7.
9 for balance,
Yeah, I like that.
Patience. I'm thinking 8 for now, partially because we only saw 2 games.
Yeah, 7 or 8 is good.
Receiving, again, not really a lot of actual catching opportunities, so I'm going to stick to an 8 there. Pass protection for running back, I'm probably going to go 9. And then ball
I mean,
security, mainly because the
that
fumble.
that was his only fumble of the year.
Oh, it was? Okay. Then I'll go 9. So I'll do the math at some point eventually, but for those of you guys who want to pause the video and do the math yourselves, uh, that will be his total grade for me going into week 1. 9, 9, so +1, +2, +3, +2, +4, 5, 6, so like an 86 or so. So probably like top 15-ish, roughly. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, I like that. Top 15 is like I think the ceiling for him grade wise, but I think he's safely in as a first round talent.
Nice. So any other thoughts of traits, positive, negative, whatever that you want to go over before we kind of wrap this one up?
Not really. I just think he's a all around complete back. He shows off the ability to pass catch, even though he didn't get the ball a lot. And then just the vision, the explosiveness, the power, and the extending through the holes. It's basically everything you want in a running back. He has the power to be a goal line and third down, short yardage type guy. He's just he's a first rounder, clear as day to me. It's a deep running back class. I don't know if he's going to be running back one. Jonathan Taylor's really good, but he definitely has an argument to be the best running back in this class.
Excellent. So I actually have 2 more things I want to touch on real quick. First, what do you think about him in Houston with Deshaun Watson?
Oh, that would be incredible. He, they got 1 year together. No, 2 years together. Nope, one. I was right. 1 year together. And he wasn't the starter, but obviously they've had some sort of connection before, and that type of back is the type of back Houston needs. They need that bell cow. Martin Miller's getting a little old and up there. He's still average, maybe slightly above average, but Duke Johnson has a nice pass catching back. So if Etienne was brought in with Duke Johnson, he just let Travis just run and just run hard what he does best, and let Duke take care of the catching. That's basically a perfect duo right there. I actually drafted him on my Texans franchise. So
Nice. Imagine.
yes, yeah.
And another thing too is I don't remember exactly how long you've been doing this, but how would you compare him to some of the other backs that you've seen over the last couple of years, particularly a guy like Sony Michel who went at the end of the first last year?
Uh, I think I'd put him slightly above Sony. I was a big Sony fan. Sony had great contact balance, but Travis's explosiveness and speed is better. And I would say Travis's power is about even, maybe slight advantage. But Sony was a great back. I was a big fan of him. I think he was my running back 2 that year. Might have been 3. I'm not really sure. Don't remember. But I know I had a first round grade on Sony, and I think I like Travis a little bit more.
Nice. Alrighty then. Well, thank you guys for joining us in this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. I always say follow us on YouTube, but you guys know that and subscribe. So yeah, don't forget to check out some of our other videos as well. Carson's going to be doing a few of the other ones with us as well. So hope you guys come back for more throughout the course of the year. Excited to share these with you guys again in 2020. But for now, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.